Healthcare.
What's up, people? It's the big guy. Welcome to Culturally Dysfunctional. Let me start off by saying these are my opinion and views of what I see and interpret as dysfunctional. Nothing but what I grew up seeing and understanding what all this means. I had to grow up and educate myself on life and learn a difference between right and wrong. Morals are way different than what I'm used to. A new generation of disrespect, violence, and morals. My community is the opposite of what I was hoping to see as I get older. Martin Luther King gave a speech, "I have a dream," but then later said that dream had turned into a nightmare. So in my episodes of Culturally Dysfunctional, I will be talking about the nightmare that the new generation is making for the older generation. Some may agree, some may disagree. It's all about who is looking with open eyes and mind. With that being said, let's jump into it. What's up, people? It's the big guy. Once again, how everybody doing out there? Look, just want to speak on a couple things. The topics are YouTubers, violence in public places, Charleston White and Quando Rondo. Okay, let's start off with the YouTubers. You know, a lot of YouTubers, you know, they say things, I don't know, is it for clickbait or they just don't know what they be talking about. You know, I don't think they care together any facts, just say things that get people viewing. And you know, when you have a artist or artist that's living a life that's risky, I mean, dealing with violence, guns, drugs, social media beefs, all these type of things, you know, you're in gangs or cliques or whatever, violence gonna come towards you. It's gonna come your way. So that's the lifestyle you live in. I think a lot of these guys, they do this and then they put it on social media for some type of clout. You know, and they get the wrong energy. You know, you got people that's not in their life. We just looking at it. Then you got the ones that's in their life. They have issues with each other for some reason. And to me, it's petty. It's just to be seen. Now, you have YouTubers spearing a message that a company by the name of Empire. They have these different rappers, you know, King Von, Young Dolph, Mo 3, all these guys, you know, this, I guess it's a distribution deal or whatever, that they're on this label. And all these guys been killed. And they always want to show the ring on the pictures of the star ring. I guess that's a symbol of the Empire. I'm assuming that's what that means, since all the guys was part of that company and they all have their ring. But these guys end up getting killed. So why do the YouTubers wants to believe this company will have their artists killed? For what reason? They're not looking at the life of these artists. These artists are involved in a violent lifestyle, criminal lifestyle. And you already know
which way that's going. You're either going to be dead or in jail. But the YouTubers want to come up with this conspiracy theory on the company and saying that they having their artists killed. The artists make money while they're living. Why would I kill my artist? Well, of course, the company should put insurance on their artists. So I guess the YouTubers saying that they put insurance on their artists, that's smart. If you got artists that's in a lifestyle of violence and you done advance these artists money, if they're dead, how do they recoup their money? This is an insurance policy. It's a business. If I give you $1 million and then you spend that within a year and then you end up getting killed, how do I stay in business? So when you have artists that's involved in a risky lifestyle, it's probably quite natural that companies insure their artists. It's not never been heard of. You have a piano player, his hand is insured. You know, things of that nature. But YouTubers, they like to try to control the narrative, and only people that believe and listen to them are the same ones that's this is where they would like to go. This is what they want to hear. They don't care about facts or the truth. They just care about a fictional story. So people, and you know, YouTubers got to be careful now, because YouTubers are being sued for defamation, and that could be one. That could be one. You know the situation with Cardi B and Tasha K. Tasha K did all that talking and the feeling like she gonna win, thinking she gonna win and want her money, and now she lost. Now she owe Cardi B millions of dollars, and she trying her best not to pay it. I doubt if she have it, but she brought that on herself. After she was told to stop it, she continued. Yeah, Tasha K, one of those YouTubers. She had plenty of time and warnings to stop spreading the false information. So, YouTubers, let's get it together. You're giving YouTubers a bad name with the false information, no facts, no nothing behind it to back your claim up. Okay. Let's talk about the violence in the public places. What I'm seeing, and I hate to say it, I'm ashamed to say it, but what I'm seeing in my community, amongst the young folks, the younger folks, the young generation, is this violence and this destruction that's going on everywhere. I mean, and every time you look up, you see It's us. I mean, they're breaking in stores, going in groups in stores, snatching and grabbing material stuff, breaking in businesses, stealing clothing off trucks parked on the truck yard, shooting in the mall, fighting in public places, restaurants, Chuck E. Cheese, Walmart. Just doing all kinds of crazy stuff. I mean, you can't go nowhere. People are afraid to go places because of this nonsense. What's going on, people? What's going on, young folk? That's really dysfunctional. Why is there so much destruction in your path? You can become to losing lives every day. Young lives. We can't go out and enjoy ourselves without some problems among my community. Just so much of it. Too much of it. I'm seeing on the news, social media. And they're getting younger and younger. People dying left and right, going to prison. Because of petty stuff. To me, that's petty. You got to steal clothing and shoes and break in businesses. Get a job. Then people there, you're raising your kids to be the same way. I hate to see, the fights over nothing in the stores and the restaurants. I mean, you can't even go out there to eat without fearing your surroundings. People, it's getting bad out here. No, I mean, it's bad out here. I find myself not wanting to go certain places just because of this. I like a diverse crowd. Older crowd, diverse. Cause, boy, it's too wicked out here. Something have to change. This stuff had to be stopped. I mean, I don't care if you get no more jail time. I mean, something. The violence is overwhelming. I'm talking about broad daylight shooting people at the stoplights, on the interstate, at the gas station, in a restaurant. It don't matter. They don't care. When you get to that point in life where nothing matters, a life doesn't matter, and you can just kill at will. Anybody, innocent people. Like the guy in Memphis, just riding around, just shooting innocent people. He didn't go to to the hood where the gangs that got guns or people he had problems with. He shot innocent people that he knew didn't have a gun, that couldn't fight back. He killed all innocent people. Injured all innocent people. And that's the thing about it with these people, you know, that do things like this on a shooting rampage. They go everywhere they know there's not a gun or guns or where people can protect themselves. They go to kill the innocent. They go to kill the innocent. Go to the hood. Go to the gang territory. If you want to fight. Fight amongst the ones that want to do that. And I hate now, you know, that law-abiding citizen, we can't take our gun into public places like the mall or certain areas to be able to protect yourself. By them putting signs up there saying no guns allowed, that's only for the law-abiding citizen. Criminals don't care about that. Anywhere you got a sign that said no guns or whatever, criminals, they don't care about that. That don't go for them. They go for us, the law-abiding citizen. That leaves us vulnerable. You know they don't care about it. I mean, they convicted felons don't supposed to be around a gun and have a gun. They have them, so you know they don't care. So these establishments that have these policies and these rules, I mean, I understand it somewhat, but if it's going to be like that, then you should have security, armed security in place to protect people that come to your place of business that has no gun. That's a magnet also for criminals, gangs. You should have people in place to protect those people who's unprotected. Okay, let's I want to talk about Charleston White. If you haven't heard of Charleston White, I mean, so you're watching the guy funny. He's funny to me. At the same time, he's hated by a lot of black people in the black community for things he's actually telling the truth about. Some stuff he say it'd be some truth to it. The guy, he's funny to me just because he's speaking the truth, and a lot of black people hate him. They hate him because he don't go along with the street code, the non-snitching, you know. He tell you gonna call the police. I'm not mad at him. But a lot of people in my community is so into this street stuff. You don't call the police. You don't tell what you seen. But at the same time, a lot of you, you're hollering, you want peace. You can't get peace with people like this on the street. You know, why if I'm riding in a car with somebody and that person have a gun or drugs that I have no knowledge of, I know nothing about, and the police pull us over and they ask who gun and drugs, and you don't supposed to say nothing, you both gonna be arrested. The person that has the guns and drugs don't own up to it, and the other person, he don't supposed to say nothing. He's supposed to go to jail, be taken away from his family, lose his home, lose his job, lose whatever he has going on that's positive. Just because the guy in the car with you won't own up to what he's doing. Charleston White said he gonna give him a minute to tell. If he don't tell it, he gonna tell him. Those his drugs and guns, officer. And I do not blame him. I would do the same thing. I'm not going to jail for nobody. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. And that's what they always say. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. I ain't did the crime, so I'm not doing the time. Let me repeat that. I didn't do the crime, so I'm not doing the time. And you're considered a partner, your homeboy, if you don't snitch, if you don't tell. Well, that guy that the product belonged to, or the gun belonged to, he's not your friend, he's not your partner. If he gonna let you go to jail for something he did, or something he doing. So I advise people myself, don't do nothing around me, because I'm not getting caught up in your mess. If the police pull us over and you got some serious charge, I don't care if it's misdemeanor charge, I'm not taking no charge for you. I'm not your charge partner. So Charleston White, he be laying it out there. He be telling some stuff. I mean, I'm talking about, it's funny. Look him up on YouTube, Charleston White. And the black community hates him. I'm not gonna say the whole black community, but the ones that want to live by this street code, this street mentality. The street do not care about you. That community is so twisted on life. You want to be seen and recognized for all the wrong reason. Why? All the wrong reason. I like my freedom. I like my life. I like the material possessions that I have earned, that I worked for. Nothing stolen. Everything legal. I don't hang around criminals or criminal intent people. I like peace, stress-free, no drama, freedom. That's what I enjoy. To wake up at home, go to work, come home, watch TV. I like that lifestyle. The kid, my guy, Quando Rondo. Good artist, Quando Rondo. You know, he rapped about that life. He was in that life. He was a gang member. Young, but he made good music. He the only artist that I know that out of all his albums, I done listened to all his albums and songs, and I didn't skip through one of them. He the only artist that I have listened to on all his albums, but he's underrated. I think he's underrated. I'm talking about I listen to his music at work. I mean, over and over. Don't skip through him. And he talks about that life and now. But I see his music also has another side. So to me, he really he didn't want to be in that life. He wanted to escape from that life. And I feel like he was just doing it for the streets, the views, but negative attention come along with it. So he beginning to realize that his life is in danger. He no longer want that life. His friends are being killed. And he realizing that who he thought was his friends are not his friends. And he talks about this in his songs. He said it. If you ever listen to him, that's Quando Rondo. And I think he's underrated. So, he was involved in the incident not too long, maybe 2 weeks ago, while at the gas station, his truck that he was riding in, him and his friend, was shot up. His friend didn't make it. He wasn't shot. I think he was in the store at the time. He didn't make it. So at that moment, during his time, I guess he decided that he no longer wants this life. So he supposedly dropped his flag. That means he's no longer in it. No longer want to be a part of it. But the people that's in the street life, that gang culture, and the other people that's not even in it, but believes in that culture and want to, adhere to these rules, probably until it come to them, mad at him or disliking him, telling him he can't drop his flag, telling him he can't get out. So you telling a black man who want a better future for himself, who want to live, who want to be free, that he can't leave the negativity in his life? He can't go be positive. He can't leave that lifestyle alone. But we talk about oppression of the white man. That's one hell of an oppression right there. We complain about what other cultures do or feel like how they treat us is wrong when we treat ourselves just as worse. Just as worse. Our culture wants you to take somebody else's charge, go to prison, lose everything you got. They want you to do the time for somebody else, go to jail for something you didn't do. They want you to remain in the street. They want you to remain a thug. They want you to shoot and kill other black people. They don't want you to leave their life, their lifestyle. They want you to steal, rob, kill. They want you to destroy your life and everything around it. Destroy others' lives. They no longer have respect for funerals, the dead. They have no respect for nothing. But I'm going to continue to listen to Quando Rondo. And I like what he's doing. He want to change his life. I'm not mad at Charleston White. They gotta give me something to laugh at. He's funny. He's speaking the truth on a lot of things. A lot of stuff nobody else would say. And you just have to be careful, because I know they're looking to probably take them out when they get the chance, because everybody want to be part of this street life. There's nothing there but destruction and street life. Murder, crime, jail. Why would anybody want to be a part of that? After black people have came so far, just to be oppressed by their own people. Thank y'all for listening to this episode of Culturally Dysfunctional. Tune in again next week for more news, information, or just to listen to me talk. Thank you. Here's the big guy.